Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Though send me away via subspace. Chat me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you. Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as a... Wait, is it... I'm getting some sort of weird drop frames. Why are we dropping frames? Are we dropping frames? Can you guys hear me? Maybe we're good. That's a great start when the intro goes sideways. So, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm down here in slot number 7. Hi. Welcome, one and all. That music was music I wrote, performed by my brother Sean for the first song. And then he wrote the Ballad of Joe Hills, the second song we played. Folks are saying they can hear me. Excellent. Glad to hear it. We are going to be doing some redstone work today. We are going to be extending our redstone lab and just generally improving everything. Now, there's a lot of room for improvement in our redstone lab. Our redstone lab is one of the... This is something that I usually don't build right away during a Hermitcraft season. Normally, we get kind of into the late game of Hermitcraft, and we've got, like, no trousers and iron boots now, and it's time to start building some redstone stuff. So, we are experimenting a little bit with the new lectern as we started... Oh, I should probably turn off the papyrus thing. Redstone can be placed on glass now? Wait, are you kidding? Really? Hold on. Whoa. What? What kind of lag is that? Dang it. Hey, Zachram Gaming donated $20 saying, "Hey Joe, how are you?" I am doing well, thanks. We're going to get out our abacus here. $20, that's 2 rows of beads. That is, hey, that's 1 full face camera expansion milestone. So if you've never been to a Joe Hill stream before, just so you guys know, here's some background information, background info. Direct your attention down here to slot number 7. You see, I'm the guy next to the number 9 here. I don't know why I'm in slot, 7 with number 9 next to me. But anyway, the way we do this is I'm really bad at remembering to ask for money. So we've got it set up so that every $20 we receive, the face camera expands. So if you'll direct your attention down there. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm just going to kind of wander along this way, hang out in this corner for a second. Oh no, there's dangerous fireworks. Keep fireworks away from your eyes, guys. Dangerous fireworks. Oh no. So we're just going to wander back this way over here so we can block the chat. Now people can't read what I write. I could say anything. Who knows? It's a mystery. Oh no, the green screen shirt is now making it easier to see. So we're going to move that there. We are going to start recording shortly. We haven't started the recording yet. Wait, glass carries signal different than other blocks? That's good to know. Welcome, Gabriella Gelfand. No worries. Everyone, these live... Why is it every time I try to turn right here, it lags out in the same place? So anyway, let me... Oh, you're right, I can late. Oh, we're doing that. We're doing that. Okay. Whoa, why is it so laggy right here? Is somebody doing something crazy? Huh. Well, whatever. Yeah, we are about to start some redstone experiment. Whoa, that is some crazy lag right here. It is like literally every time I cross like this chunk threshold. That is so weird. Probably assume I'm doing something fun. Impulse also famous for his crazy farms. That's a great point. So let's see, do we have any black glass that we have ourselves? Let's check before we go shopping, because I don't want to go shopping for a bunch of things that we might not actually need. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Facade Underground says, how can I listen to the music you and your brother made? That's a great question, Facade Underground, who is not at all paid to be here to ask that question in an organic way. Here is the link to the album. I'll go ahead and paste that in all 3 chats. You can listen to it on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, Deezer, all of those things. A lot of those people are messing with villager breeders. Yeah, that could be crazy. Well, welcome, Andrew Chapman. Welcome, Honorary Senior. Let's see. Yeah, the face camera expands in $20 increments. There's not like a set amount that becomes the whole screen. It just kind of happens organically over time. So, let's see. Hey, welcome, Kraken Warrior. Let's see, what were we going to do? We are going to take all the extra items we have in our inventory right now, and we're going to dump them into these redstone management chests so that we can have our inventory free to buy the stuff that... Oh, we're going to actually need those. Going to put this redstone away. Actually, do I have enough planks to make a second chest? Of course not. That would be easy. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to go down here to... Dang it, somewhere I had a tunnel. There it is, that's up there. Dang it. Hey, welcome, Bioduck. Glad to see you today. Also, welcome to Vinsho, Ken, Stray Manatee, Anna, Galena. Welcome, Cup of Joe Rock. Yeah, there is a PayPal link. Let me go ahead and post that, too. Whoops. Okay. Twitch MC says, are you going to the next Minecon? I think the next Minecon is, what do you call it? A, world event. Like a live streamed thing. I don't think I can go to it. Hey, welcome, Zodiac Siren. Less Spooky Boy says, what's your opinion on goat-related products? They're great for making, brushes for horses, I guess. You guys are also welcome to hit the like or dislike button. I'm not here to tell you whether you like or dislike this. That's not my job. Okay, so... Yeah, it doesn't look like I have a ton of black glass on hand. Minecon Earth is the name. And Minecraft is the game, right? Hey, there we go for Bloxen. Thank you for the follow, King Kamikaze, on Mixer. Okay, so this is probably the best place to put this. And then we'll put that there. That'll let me free up some extra inventory space for the time being. Because, yeah, now that I know that... So, can you place all of this stuff? I should have checked that first. Can you place, like, redstone torches and comparators and stuff on the glass, too? I didn't even check that. And can you place rails on the glass? What are all the things I need to test on the glass, I guess? That's actually probably a good way to start the episode, is by demonstrating that we have a cool glass setup. Let's put these fireworks here. I'm reading all 3 chats, the Cup of Joe Rack. Whoa. This is the hardest, stupidest landing. I can't land on that for some reason. You can put rails on glass. Good to know. We are doing some redstone tests. Colin Scruffy, I don't know that I have one particular best friend on the server. Like, I don't know that it's healthy to necessarily categorize things in that way either. Like, people obsess about that sort of thing in a weird way. But, okay, so... let's see. How is it, okay. So Noah Brosser says, can you explain the minigame again? We're going to explain the minigame again once we actually get into the episode. Right now, we are just kind of doing some setup for things. So, it is so laggy right here. I don't know if I'm going to want to record here. Oh, yeah, that is not good right there. That is not good at all. Oh, boy. Yeah, that is painful. It's just this one corner right here. There's some chunk that loads and unloads when I do that. So... So when we actually record this intro, we're going to have to be careful not to walk through the blocks that make the lag. Okay. Might be something in TFC's vault. Yeah, I guess I could lower my, what do you call it? Since I'm indoors here primarily this episode, I could lower my, what do you call that? The view distance or whatever. But, okay. What we're going to do is... we're going to fly back up here. And we're going to start recording the episode. So, I don't know if you guys have ever seen a Joe Hills episode get recorded. But it's a lot like a Miller Boyette production where you are the live studio audience. So, like, while I've got the face camera on down here, see in the lower left there? Face camera's on. I'm just hanging out, having my orange juice and sun drop, talking to you guys, being friendly. This is like the behind-the-scenes time skip portion of the stream. When I turn the face camera off, I'm going to stop acknowledging the chat, and I'm going to record the YouTube video. You guys are in the live studio audience for me recording the video. And this is going to be episode 120. So let's go ahead and get that started here. Video capture device off. Start recording. Okay. So, Hermitcraft, episode 120. Bleh, wrong. Hermitcraft, season 6, episode 120. Segment A, take 1. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. As you can tell, we are back here below the sea. Ocean, whatever mysteries you hold, are mysteries that now include our own. We are working on our minigame project. I've got some really neat ideas that involve combining the lectern tricks that we focused on in our last episode with some basic logic gates and some rail lines. I was thinking about it, and there's this visceral feeling of dig straight down that comes from the elevation changes. And just having a game where you're standing still at a lectern just doesn't have that. So I was thinking, what if we found a way to put you on a train where, depending on what pages you're turned to in books, like the rail cart would go, and then you'd get to a book, and then you'd make a decision, and then you press a button, it goes again. Now, I need to mock all of the core concepts of this up before we can move forward with it. And in order to do that, I've started working on this Redstone lab area here. It turns out you can put all of these components on glass. I didn't know that. So what I want to do next is I want to go over to Scar's glass shop and just buy a ton of glass and just multi-layer glass in this entire thing for a redstone lab. So that'll allow us to not only do what we want to do with this cool thing, but also get us set up for future things in the future. So let's go into the future. Time skip. Whoa, that was... Maybe the future won't all be that bad. Stop recording. Face camera back on. Someone spamming. Okay. Hey, welcome, Cormac. Yeah, we are in the time skip now. Smelt Sahara sand. But the thing is I'd have to buy the dye too. I don't know how much dye costs at Sahara, but that's like its own whole thing. Man, this place is not set up well yet. No, I don't have the hot potato. That's just a random potato. Guys, there's plenty of poisonous potatoes on Hermitcraft. Oh wait, we need to sleep in a bed. Hey, welcome, honorary senior's friend, Quinn. Raven says, can we get a vote button for a pre-recorded laugh track? You guys can just install, like, a sound app on your phone that has a laugh track. Dang it. Do I still want to make the minigame a horror game? I've got some ideas about how to do it. We're gonna go into that once we get the, once we get a little bit further. But right now, we're just trying to get the pieces that we need to build the framework for the lab. I could use pressure plates. Well, I want to use books in particular, though, because I've got some particular goals that I think the books would work well with. Oh, hey, there's gold pants. Now you guys can all comment that my pants are about to break. My favorite. We had considered making the game terrifying by having the books be scary, but I came up with a better idea by having the movement be scary. I still want to have a horror element, but... Whoa, that's a creeper. Okay. Use my elytra. No. I don't wanna. Man, I'm getting a lot of weird lag spikes when I cross chunk boundaries today. Also, I overshot that place. Whoops. I did use the rail system. Just now. Leggings aren't broken yet. Is it going to be like choose how far you go in a dark tunnel? Kind of. It's going to be kind of more like choose how far you go on a terrifying roller coaster. So I'm going to incorporate the books, and then the further you go, the more rewards you can get, but also the more dangerous the roller coaster gets, and there's a chance. Bioduck says, have you tried Do You Use Optifine? Well, it's not out formally yet for 1.14.4, but the fact that I'm having so much trouble means I probably should try it at a certain point. 1 stack for 2 diamonds. So we're going to need all of these. But I normally try not to quit the game in the middle of a YouTube or live stream session. So I don't know if it's a good time to install Optifine. But yeah, if we're gonna have weird lag spikes in there all the time, that's not a good option. It's also, like I said, it seems like it's at certain junctures in the building. So maybe I can be careful about not crossing those junctures. It might be that I can turn the render distance down. Hey, Nathan Moore Raconte, who writes, any tips to gain inspiration for building on a new Minecraft world? Yeah, look up ancient cities on Wikipedia, and there's all sorts of cool stuff. Or go to your library, and like there's like all sorts of cool books full of ancient architecture and stuff. Yeah, the beard's still growing. Okay. So, we are working on some redstone stuff for a change. Let's see. Thank you, the pro, for the follow on Mixer. Yeah, we're not gonna troll Grian right now because we're building a game that is gonna troll people. It's basically. I'm not saying that this is actually gonna be the final name of it because I'm gonna come up with something better. Why is my hair so terrible? I came up with, but this is. We're going to be building a roller coaster that will kill you if you ride it for too long, and you have to decide when to get off. But the longer you ride it, the more rewards you get. I'm thinking I will call it a troller coaster. Right? Right? But, hey, welcome, Emily. So, the thing is, it's not done. Let's go ahead, though, and go to our video settings, turn our render distance down to, like, down here, we don't really need more than 8 chunks, I wouldn't imagine, because you can't see anything out the windows. So let's go see if that flat thing is still a problem. Like, when we hit right here, are we still having that weird stagger? Nope. Okay, yeah, so that, it was definitely a chunk that was becoming loaded or unloaded. That was the problem. Name it roll or die. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Whoa, that was the same place, basically. Yeah, it is right here. Like, there is a lag spot right here. I'm going to build... I was going to say, I need to put something there to mark not to walk there. That's so weird. This spot also seems bad. Is it because it's the same chunk? Maybe it's just crossing this line. Huh. Hey, looks like we have a $100 donation from Bioduck, so thank you very much to Bioduck, who writes, some people, today I learned some people call a sloppy Joe an untidy Joseph. That is not something I have personally heard, but he also writes to keep adventuring. So, yeah, here we go. We are going, if you direct your attention to the lower left here, that is, let's see, $100. That is a full abacus worth of beads. That's 5 separate face camera expansions. So let's go ahead and try and knock these out real quick. Expand Joe. Ba-da-da-da. There we go. Subtle, elegant, understated. A nice, comfortably sized Joe for you to enjoy for no time. Grow hills. Whoa. Okay. Now I'm too large. Now I'm larger. But you know what? That's okay because we've got 3 more face camera expansions. So we are going to expand Joe. Now I'm about, let's see. It's hard for me to remember exactly where I started, but yeah, we'll go right there. Got that uvula shot in for all the hardcore uvula fans. And we're gonna, yep. That's the thing, is normally I don't have to, so when I have to do 5 of these in a row, I have to think. We've got 2 left. So something I like to do is I like to count down from 5 in different languages, like, go, she, son, knee. And then, like, I could hold up my knee. No, that'll knock the keyboard over. But then we'll grow hills. Woo. Now, let's see. That's going to knock us into our 5th face camera expansion, which is traditionally when we Enter the Ghost. The material world and the ethereal plane are struggling, each one grabbing at me, my limbs ripped from my torso, which is ever more spectral. Who you gonna call, Ghostbusters? Ooh, now I'm floating. Happy Halloween. Okay, too spooky for me already. So there we go. There was 5 face camera expansions. Thank you very much again to Bioduck. So Cloudish says, I've never been so scared of a stream chat. Hey, Zekrom Gaming donates $5. He says, what's your future project on Hermitcraft Server 2? This is my future project on Hermitcraft Server. This is Hermitcraft Server 6. I don't know if I can build on Hermitcraft Server 2 anymore, but I'll go ahead and slide 5 beads over to keep track of that donation. I'm not spending any money on Funko Pops, Emily. That's irresponsible. Jinx the Roo says, you can't keep ghosting us, Hills. Glad to help you cheer up, Ronak. Well, dang it. Okay, so I'm still having that lag spike issue. Let's go in. We're going to go to video settings. We're going to turn this way down. We're going to see 4 chunks, which is still, we can still see from one side of the room to another. But when I cross that line, oh man, that's deadly. Huh. Okay. We're trying to build a roller coaster, but there's some sort of weird lag spike thing. People are saying F3 and G. Yeah, it's clearly when I enter this chunk. Like when I cross these borders here, that we're having this problem. So like if I come up here and I cross the border this way, yeah, same problem. Okay. Oh, this is really frustrating. Yeah, I'm on the Hermitcraft server. This is really frustrating because I thought this was going to be the perfect space to build this. Now, the thing is, as long as I don't cross that specific chunk border area, it's basically fine. Like, none of the other borders here seem to, like, cause me trouble. So, yeah, if the roller coaster won't work if there's some sort of weird lag across chunk borders, though. When I cross right there, does it also... Yeah, okay. So this really cuts down on my usable space in here if I can't cross this chunk border. We're going to go ahead and mark that, though, just for reference. So, I mean, maybe there's enough space in here that I can do it without. Hey, welcome, Colin Miller. Oh, I see you are spamming, so sorry. Okay. Yeah, I turned down my render distance down to 4. If I turn it down to 2, this place gets really hard to use. But let's go ahead and see if that helps. Asuma's probably AFK. Asuma, AFK. Asuma, where'd you go today? Yeah, even turned down to 2 chunks. Something about entering these chunks causes some sort of weird lag. It doesn't seem to happen. Does it happen when I enter these chunks from the other direction, though? Seems fine. It's when I cross this line in this direction. Maybe it's the armor stands? I am on the Hermitcraft server, but yeah, there's something's going on with these chunks. I don't think it's caused by the redstone. Oh, do you guys think that this thing is causing that? I don't. There's no way it's 3 redstone torches. Yeah, that's happening no matter what. So, okay. It doesn't matter what your render distance is. The server still has to load a certain area around the player. Okay, so here's how we're going to handle that. We are just not going to build our platforms past that point. We're gonna basically stay on this side of that line. So let's go ahead and we can start expanding this out this way. And then when we get to that line right there, we're going to stop. We're going to solve this problem by not leaving this chunk and not re-entering it. It's not the perfect solution, but it's the solution we have. Okay, so if I hit F3 and G again, chunk borders are now hidden. This should work. This should be fine. Probably won't want to actually block that ladder up here. I'm likely to need that. Hey, welcome New Jersey Coffee Chunky. Hope your night's going well. Welcome Neat Scholar. Welcome OK the Dog. Welcome Darlek Hablutsul. Welcome Arun Nath. Welcome The Unknown. The RNG Coaster is a suggested name. I think maybe the potentially deadly coaster. No. The murder coaster. That sounds kind of dramatic. But I mean, it is kind of it's a dramatic thing we're building. So yeah, we're just kind of putting in this platform here. Yeah, Troller Coaster was my favorite that I came up with. Carrot Hajime T says, why do you have 9 dislikes on YouTube? Yeah, that's right, guys. I need more dislikes on YouTube. As many dislikes as possible. This should look really controversial. YouTube likes controversy. I am live, Susie QZ92Z. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, people are welcome to click dislike or like. Here's the thing, is YouTube likes it better if people interact with something at all than if they don't interact with it. The fact that it evokes an emotion is viewed as a positive to YouTube. So, suddenly 22 dislikes. Yay! I would rather that you liked than disliked, but I'd rather you disliked than did nothing. Because the biggest power that anyone has to register distaste for something is to ignore it entirely. And YouTube recognizes that. Okay. Josiopathy? No, it says Joe is over party. Hey, welcome, Killioio. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at this. Donnie says, you guys are evil. Okay, so what is going on over here? This is where this is the edge of my attempts to fill all this in here. Okay, hey, this actually looks pretty cool. With all of the distance turned down. So that's cool. Okay. Let's go ahead, have a sip of our drink. So what we want to do now is we want to work on some of the basic fundamental pieces that we're going to need for our thing to function properly. And really, I thought I had a lot more redstone here. Okay, yeah, I do. Good. It's like, what? Where'd all that redstone go? There's more than that. We are going to want the buttons. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So we are going to test some of the things that we need to test for this train idea. But before we do that, we need to go recover all these pieces that we threw on the ground over here. Okay, great. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. It might also be fun if we went and got some other colored glass to use. Thank you, Cheesius. I'm glad you like the Joe T. You know, it's weird. The way the lighting is tonight, it's really obvious that there's this break right here. Usually it's not as obvious. I don't know what's going on with that. Like I said, maybe there's some scar tissue there from, like, was it when I was a kid or something? I don't know. But, like, yeah, it just doesn't grow right there. Once it's longer, I think it'll probably cover it up. But also, like, I don't see why everybody can't have lopsided facial hair. You know? Symmetry is beautiful, and I choose to reject beauty on occasion to assert my identity, and that's fine, I feel. Too bad for everybody else. Is that song Joe Hill's on YouTube? This one?
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
Yeah, if you want to listen to that on your own time, here it is on YouTube. You can bookmark that for your own convenience. That is up to you. You can make your own. You can determine your own level of involvement with that song. Okay. So, what was I looking for? Okay, we got the colorful glass already. I hate this door. I need to fix that. Do we have any colorful glass over here? Just out of curiosity. Nope, not really. Oh, pistons. We actually want those. And we'll need the additional rails here. We'll have some extra pants for when these break. Extra black stained glass, perfect. Video is unavailable. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Well, here, the whole album, once again, is available at this link. So, at least one of the stores on that whole album link will have, should work in your area. The reason that it's on, like, a million different services is so that we can, do that. Z-Life says, I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and I love your videos, but I was born in Australia. Well, welcome to Music City, USA, in Middle Tennessee, the greatest of the 3 grand divisions. Okay. So, the thing is, the unknown, we can't use random number generator for the whole thing, because part of it needs to be about pressing their luck. To kind of fit the original plan. Okay. Is that zombie inside? Okay, let's use a bed real quick. So we don't have mobs attacking us. Any sales figures yet for the album? Oh, that's a great question, Truck Pipe. last I checked, not all of the things had come through, but I can find that out real quick because that's a great use of everybody's time on this live stream, is for me to go and check if we have reporting from every store yet. Hey, some of them. We're still missing a few stores from the first month. So, that's kind of disappointing. Because, like, apparently music industry reporting, though, is, like, 3 or 4 months delayed. And so, like, the numbers... So, since the album came out in early April, there's, like, numbers from April that have started rolling in from some of the stores, but not all of them. But, yeah. Let's see. So, okay. Was there anything else we needed over here, or did we just want the bed? I think we just wanted the bed, basically. Am I worried about discontinuity about render distance? Not really, because we're inside a space. If we were somewhere else, actually, you know what? Because, you know, this is, I'm going to increase it slightly. But, like, yeah, since we're indoors here, having it at 5 chunks, there's really no reason to render anything else. You can't see, there's nothing you can see out of any of these windows. That's 16 chunks away. And I'll just turn it back up later. But that is a good question, Bioduck. I actually did kind of like the fact that it was, when I had it at 2 chunks, I really liked the fact that you couldn't see down there. That, like, it gets foggy. I thought that was cool. But, like, the fact that you lose some of the back corner there, that's not ideal. So, yeah, we're going to go back to 5 for right now. Okay. So, oops. So we're going to go ahead and set this up. We're going to do, we're working on fundamentals kind of at this point, right? So, we're going to have a theoretical AND gate over here, which, oh, I do need levers for. I was like, I feel like there's some reason I need cobblestone. I can't remember why. So I can make levers. Because I don't have any levers in here at all. That was poor planning on my part. I might just have to hit a... I don't wear Crocs. Aren't those, like, expensive shoes for fancy people? Or did they, like, start selling to people who don't have money, too? I thought those were, like, a whole fashion thing. I don't know a lot about fashion. I took a course on fashion so that I could learn to draw people from historical time periods better for my comics. But, they didn't cover Crocs in that course. That was not on the syllabus. So let's get our stone pickaxe out here so that we can get some cobble, because all of my pickaxes otherwise are all silk touch. Z-Life says, Joe, you are a god in Minecraft, but make a new skin, please. Okay, you know what? My skin, these cells are dying and being replaced every day. I'm continuously making a new skin. I'm making more new skin than, I was going to say than anybody, but we're actually all making new skin continuously. So that's just one more thing we all have in common, you guys. Isn't that fun? It's just so fun. I'm having fun. Okay. A lot of people are saying they love Crocs. Okay, well, I don't know. I remember when Crocs came out, I was like, I think I was in middle school, and they were like super fancy, expensive shoes. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, Canrick A. Lee. Okay. Great question, though. That is where I is. So I want to make some levers here. We're gonna make like the classic we're gonna make a classic AND gate here. I don't think I like having that. I think I should use black gray stained glass there. Okay, and we're gonna set this up with 2 levers here. And we're going to put redstone torches on top of each of them. Going to have redstone torch sticking off of there. And we're going to have the dust right here. I don't think that glass works the way normal blocks work. Emily writes, Josh needs ideas about what to get me for my birthday once he gets paid next week. Well, you need to help him think of ideas, Emily. I don't know. Maybe you would like some sort of game that you guys could play together. Or something. Don't just tell him to get booze. Booze isn't a present. Booze is part of the dinner he owes you. Don't ask him to get you booze for your birthday. Ask for a present and then be disappointed when he doesn't buy you booze as well. Okay, so glass can't be powered. So we're actually going to... Oh, that's cool. We're actually going to bring that up then. We're going to explain that in our next segment. So here's what we're going to do. Is now we're going to get... Can I use wet sponges for this? That's actually really funny if so. Because the wet sponges are more conductive, can be my excuse. These levers are hard to find, though. That's great. Oh, yeah, I gotta put the redstone powder across, but... Oh, that's great. Oh, this is actually funny. This is great. This is gonna be a great video. So the part of this is, though, about... So part of this video is about experimenting with redstone as we go. We're not just like, hey, guys, here's how redstone... Here, memorize all these millions of things. It's like... Okay. See, these are saturated with seawater, which is electrolytically... it carries a charge very well. Salt is an electrolyte. Okay. So yeah, let's get that next segment recorded. Where should I actually start recording it? I can't record it from starting further this way because that shows this. I want to have it... Okay. Yeah. We'll do it this way. This is probably the best way to do it. Also, if I remove this block, is it going to flood? No. Yeah. Okay. Well, so we learned something today. About not doing that immediately before starting a recording segment. Let's pick up all these torches and stuff. Dang it, did all the redstone stuff just float down here somewhere? Thanks, everybody. I should have known better. That's on me. Oh, man. I was just like, that block is the wrong color. It's really bothering me. I need to make it work. No, I didn't. It was fine. Yeah, waterproof redstone should have been part of the aquatic update. Okay. But... Okay, is... I'm just gonna pick these up. I'll just make it look like I intended to ruin that part. Greenstone, which is slime blocks that are around. Anna R says, give those sponges back. Yeah, I do need to finish drying everything out and return the sponges. It is a sponge rental, I know. I actually don't know where most of the sponges are. That's really bad. I bet they're upstairs in one of the furnaces. I bet. Let me go check. I say delaying my recording segment further to go look for sponges. No, I do need to find them. Leaf blocks carry the observer signal. That's good to know. Okay, so yeah, we actually do need to finish getting rid of the rest of that water back here. This is actually kind of an excuse to do that as part of this project. Alice Evans, if you miss playing Minecraft, then play Minecraft. You can decide that for yourself. That's not something you need to let other people decide for you. Also, is this too dark over here? Are mobs going to spawn on that? Probably not, but... Okay, here we go. So, face camera off. Start next recording segment. Hermitcraft, Season 6, Episode 120, Segment Bravo, Take 1. Ah, that's my last potato. So one of the first things we're going to need to test. Dang it. Take 2. Thank you, creepy noise. So, in order to allow the user... No, wrong. Not want user. Want player. To allow the player of our minecart coaster game to make decisions for themselves, we're going to have 2 components. We're going to have a book that they can turn pages into, and then, depending on how far they turn in the book, when they press some sort of button, we need an AND gate to make sure that they have signal both from the proper page and from the button. Now, to build an AND gate, traditionally, you would put 2 redstone torches across from each other on top of blocks, with redstone between them, and then you'd have a redstone torch coming out here that would carry a signal. And that works great when you use blocks that carry a charge. Now, unfortunately, glass in Minecraft is mostly made of silicate that does not carry a charge at all. Now, if we get something that has, like, full of salt water, for example, something with a lot of electrolytes in it, like these sponges here, you can see that enabling this, basically, unless both of these switches are on, this one won't turn on. That's what an AND gate is. It says it will only work if this and this meet certain conditions. If either one does not meet those conditions, or if both don't meet those conditions, then this will not fire. So, we can use that to, once again, verify that the person is on the right page and that they have pressed the button before allowing them to continue. If we don't give people the choice of whether or not to continue on this terrifying roller coaster through some sort of action like button presses or whatnot, then they're just going to be resigned to their fate. It's only a press your luck game if there's something to press. So we're going to embrace that. But anyway, let's go ahead and see how that'll interact with the real system. Time skip. So stop recording. Looks like there's some sort of problem over here. Or no. Okay, it looks... Sorry, sometimes when everybody's yelling gay, it's hard to tell if it's a pride celebration or people being jerks. So it looks like it is just people being happy about being people. So, good deal. Okay. Beth in the Glass says, thank you for the explanation of the AND gates. It probably wasn't the most succinct AND gate, but I think it'll be... it wasn't the best explanation, but it'll work. Kenneth Ziegler, look, if people want to bring their sexuality anywhere, including onto YouTube, then that is their choice. If you don't want to deal with it, then you can go somewhere else. This is a free internet. Z-Life, you are welcome to be gay. That is fine. And if somebody makes trouble for you here, they're going to have a hard time. So, Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You don't need to spam. You are welcome to be proud, but you don't need to spam. I saw it the first time. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna figure out now how to make this work with the rail cart. Now, I don't actually have any carts. That's gonna be. I do have blocks of iron though. So, here's our next step. We're gonna go break these. Oh no, I needed that glass. It's also probably not helpful that I don't have more glass underneath here. So, yeah, I'm on multiple platforms. Don't worry about it. Okay. And spammers are getting banned. I forgot to turn on my camera. Oh, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Okay, so sorry I got distracted initially. Yeah, the Jost has returned. And according to my abacus here, we are at $5 toward our next face camera expansion. This is, like, one of my favorite things. Like, you know how there's that lady who's like, does this object spark joy? It's like, this sparks so much joy. It's fun. I used to be scratching on scratch paper, and now I've just got beads. It's way better. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Is we are going to take this AND gate concept here, and we're going to apply that to a cart system. Now, just out of curiosity, do they still do the thing? Like, I feel like back in the day there was some sort of thing where you could change the direction a rail line went. Okay, great. So that's good. Yeah, Marie Kondo, sorry. Yeah, you don't have to agree with each other, but be civil, please. Yeah, I know. I want more layers of glass, but I'm out of, what do you call those? Diamonds, yeah. Hey, Vin, if it makes you feel better, I have to roll up my trouser legs, too. So, that is just part of how pants work for some people. Or trousers, for the British. No, I'm not gonna apply the condo method to this entire building. I was just talking about it. Okay. Put user... No, hide user on this channel. You don't need to talk in all caps, Z-Life. I did dig straight down yesterday, or 2 days ago. Let's see. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to figure out how to apply this AND gate thing from the lectern through to the rails. So one thing that we're going to need in order to do that is we're going to need a mechanism to power... Just out of curiosity, can I use a repeater directly for that? Okay, great. Okay. So, here's what we've got. we've got a mechanism for moving that. We can also then have another signal come off to the side here that would then power a train thing start, like here. And that would be independent of the signal go into here. Now this will make more sense in a second once we get our all of our stuff in. So let's say that we've got this block here, and then we've got our powered rail. Oops. Okay. Hey, New Jersey Coffee Junkie and Manatee Gag. Glad to be here on your television. I better not break the glass by punching it. Oh no, I hit the pop screen. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I'm just making trouble for people. Rip your television speakers. Sorry. Hey, Webster1234 says, could you talk to Iskal or Mumbo about Redstone school video? It'd be cool to learn the basics of Redstone from such masters. Maybe. The thing is, I know the basics of Redstone. I just don't use them usually. So that's $10 total, thanks to those two donations. Looks like we have a third donation that just came in from Julian, who writes, Grow Hills. I'm honestly delighted to hear that your abacus brings you such joy. Long live the Jost. P.S. Someone on Twitch asked if you could talk about your inspiration for the song Lines. I'd love to hear any comment you may have on that song as well if you choose to share. Yeah, I wrote that song when I was thinking a lot about police violence, because it's kind of a bummer how certain segments of society are targeted disproportionately because of their... Oh, dang it, there was a line there. So yeah, if you actually listen to the song, not to imply that you haven't listened to the song, but if you listen to the song with that in mind, I think you'll probably be like, oh, yeah, that's fairly obvious. So... Okay. Yeah, you don't need to spam in all caps, Z-Life. Okay, so if we put a repeater here coming out of that, and then we put a sand block, and we could put a button on there. Zach Collins writes, it's 10:20, you were live very late. Well, that's because it is the Saturday. I can do what I want. No. Wait, is Vin Shoken 6'4"? That's insane. You should play basketball. Why is Lines devotional material? What is that? Is that a Protestant thing? Devotional material? Is that like religious music? Where are we building this? We're in the Ministry of Truth in the Modern District. Okay. So, Sapphire says, oh dear, religion entered the chat and I'm leaving. Bye, Sapphire. Have a fun day. Anna Gallina writes, like, in all caps, like, she's probably having a hard time saying this. I'm in my kitchen and I'm trying so hard not to laugh. I wake up my parents. I just sound like I'm choking. Glad to help, Anna Gallina. Okay. Oh, I named my diamonds because the shop that I was buying stuff at didn't have prices, and I wanted them to know who to yell at if I paid the wrong amount. I was just guessing. Julian Hoffman Mateus says, your lyrics are amazingly crafted. Well, thank you, Julian. The face says, your head is so big. My head is normal size. What are you talking about? Look at this. See? These are off-the-shelf headphones. I didn't have to go get special big people headphones. These are just normal-size headphones. Okay. So. Oh, actually, you know what the better way to do this is? Okay. So the real way to do this is going to be to have... I think if I just put a button on top of a block right here, that will directly power that. So what I can do is I can have the lectern here and then power in this thing. Okay. You guys should just ask Dane Leon. He's met me before. He knows how tall he is, and he could probably figure out how tall I am by guessing. Bioduck says, your impression of Asuma et al. Is somewhat lacking, but I can't help but think you nailed the impression of Anna just then. Thank you, Bio. Thank you. Space Dorito says, my brother is 7'2". So, what? That's a lot. I am wearing a green shirt. See? It's harder to breathe like this, though, so I don't usually wear it this high. That's gone out of style in the United States. People like wearing their shirts down here now. I don't know how to play Fortnite Roblox. Sorry. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Is now we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a lectern. And we're going to need a lot of lecterns anyway, so it's not like this is a huge deal that we're building a second. We are going to take this particular book because that's the one we have. So here's what we're gonna do: is now we're gonna put the lectern here with the book on it, and we can put the comparator. Wait, do comparators only go redstone repeater, redstone repeater, redstone comparator? Dane has confirmed that Joe is shorter than Dane. See, told you. Okay, so now I'm going to need some redstone dust. There it is. Also, do comparators have settings? Oh, they do. That's neat. Okay, so fun fact with this, we're probably going to have this do something weird. Okay. So this is actually way too close to the AND gate for what we're trying to do. But okay, let's just remove this and we'll run that straight into there. Okay. I might not need the AND gate for this at all now that I'm thinking about this. Webster says, I'm on a fire department and we got a call earlier today that the wind was so bad a lady thought that a red and orange flag was flames. It was the easiest $50 I ever made, but I feel bad for the lady. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Welcome, Arun Debnoth. Welcome, Romeo Golf Charlie Draftees. It is cool being on Hermitcraft. Does this crazy train branch like a tree? Kind of. It's more that, like, it's gonna kill you if, like, it's gonna look like it's deadly, but it might activate something to rescue you. So, like, there might be a slime piston or something. Okay. See, like, okay, so I'm just thinking about this here. So, the way to do this is actually... Whoops. So we actually don't need the AND gate for this particular part, because we'll need the AND gate for when for determining whether a repeater, or sorry, a detector rail. So we'll need the AND gate for using a detector rail to trigger something. Okay, I need to mess around with these big piston. Is there a slime store on this? Oh no, I'm out of money. I spent all my money on glass. We might... Oh, wait. Here's 4 diamonds. We need to go buy some slime. Who runs a slime shop on the server? Does anyone know? Noah Brosser says, I think I understand what you're going for now. Is there a bailout, or are you just locked in? That's the thing, is you get to choose whether you want to be bailed out or not. You get to choose whether to push your luck or not, too. Let's see. Okay, Sahara sells slime. Okay, cool. I'm also out of food, which is really bad. Oh, wait, we got some carrots here. Okay, so let's go find a bed somewhere. False used to sell slime. Yeah, the minigame is about words, but you go between the books. Mumbo has a slime shop that's closed, but you wouldn't be the first person to break in. Okay. Mumbo's slime shop has moved into Sahara. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's no, like, surplus slime in any of these chests. How did I get on Hermitcraft? I was invited 5 weeks into Hermitcraft. I was actually the first new member. Zach Collins says, do you have a fan Discord? Yes, for Patreon patrons. Okay, so actually, if we're going up this way, we're going to need to turn our render distance back up. Noah Brosser says, I just want to have a one-on-one chat with Joe about this concept because I'm really interested. Well, I'm glad it's interesting. But, I mean, honestly, it's a work in progress. Okay. La 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 la. Where can I buy the slime? Where can I find the slime? Does anyone have time to point the way to Sahara? Can anyone say where I need to head to there to buy all the slime this time at Sahara? It's like a desert island as big as North Africa. It's gigantic and it's arid, and I need to buy some slime at the shop that's run by a skull and the Mumbo and the Green. Hey Sahara, there you are, Sahara. How you been? How you been? Let's go buy some slime for the win. They don't sell slime. Okay. This is fine. We're gonna go somewhere else. Does he, does Cherry Computer sell slime? Break into Mumbo's shop challenge. Yeah, that's gonna be where we're at. I hear like a mob dying somewhere, and that's freaking me out. Mumbo is hoarding it. Cherry Computers might. Okay. Python used to sell slime, but he's probably out. Wait, what is this? Cookie shop. That's not what I need. Why is there a cookie shop at the entrance to Cherry Computers? Is this... This looks like a Grian build. Did he just build this to, like, stop people from going into Cherry? Maybe they don't sell slime. Yeah, you guys might be right. I can use Iskel's farm and pay half diamonds. Where is Iskel's slime farm? Cherry sells... No. I need slime blocks to do the punchy carts. Okay. So where is this Mumbo store that sells slime? I'm gonna fly up in the sky so you guys can tell me where it is. I am working on a minigame, Pink Floyd. I'm just... Are those Grian's lost diamonds? Wait, really? Did Grian really only lose 27 diamonds? Mumbo shop is empty? No! The shopping district. That's not really specific. There's the whole district here. No, he lost stacks. Okay. It's gray and green by his film store. I think the film store's over here. Fish. So here's the fish. Here's the film store. This one? These signs can't stop me because I've chose to ignore them. Slime blocks are on the roof. Roof, I'll come visit you someday. Maybe I could ask to be paid in slime blocks that were part of the construction. Huh. Okay, so so what I was kind of thinking was, and I wanted to show you guys this before I told you because some people might have never seen this, but there's this trick you can do where your roller coaster cart goes like off a jump, and then there's a slime block that punches up on a piston and then keeps the cart going the rest of the way. Why didn't I bring props? That would have been brilliant. Everything next to me is like green. I'm like, oh, I'll use this as the cart. Okay, yeah, so here's your cart. And it's going along. And the idea is it's going down, and then it gets punched upward, and then it keeps going. So the thing is that with the Push Your Luck game, you're always going to be looking down at this cliff that, like, your cart is going to go down. And the question is it going to... If you turn the book to the right page, there's a chance that it'll bounce you back up. But it won't always bounce you back up. So that's why the further you get into the course, the less likely answering a question right is to actually bounce you back up. Does that make sense? So, yeah. So the idea is that every time you get to a book, you get an opportunity to choose whether you want to try to continue forward or not. Get your slime directly from Iskall or Mumbo's farm. Iskall's ice base has a slime farm. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Iskall's ice base. Because what we have learned applies to our ice base. Let's go see Iskall's space. It's real cool. You know, it's made of water that has been crystallized via thermodynamic somethings. Mumbo is not online. So, I remember there's an ice base on the map somewhere. Dang it, come on. Wait, is this a wandering trader's llama? I wish I had a funny name tag. We should carry funny name tags around with us all the time. Side note. Why don't we do that? Okay, so I think well, wait. Is the ice space? No, this is the Christmas district, and that's the tree. Okay, never mind. So, take the llama. I don't have any leads, because I need slime to make leads, too. Ross says, what's up with the big face camera? Well, the way it works is the face camera gets bigger for every $20 we raise. We are actually $17 toward the next face camera expansion. I need inventory space first. That's actually a really good point. Let's go back and empty our inventory, and then we will go and... Wait, there's one by Mumbo and Grian's base? It's the opposite side from the Christmas stuff? Okay. Landon, what do you want? We are in the time skip. There's no need to yell time skip now. Hey, thank you to Webster for the $5. That's going to bring us $2 over our next face camera expansion. Webster writes, Grow Joe. Expand Jost. Now, with each face camera expansion at this level, we also slightly lower the Joe-pacity as the ethereal plane summons my spirit away from here. So that way also the game isn't completely impossible to see. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. Go to Iskall's. It's easier once you get there. It's south of the Modern District. I think it's like straight that way, right? But I need to actually empty my inventory first. Andrew Chapman says, Joe Pasadena, I'm losing my mind here. Hey, Crozier, I do read chat. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you for the sub, Kamisha Wells. Wells, welcome. I don't have a license to be scary before October. I don't need a license to be terrifying. It's everything I do. Okay. No ender chest. Well, the ender chest is back there. I'm not using it right now. This is my redstone chest because I'm doing a redstone project, so I'm putting all the extra redstone stuff in the right place. But where we need to go now is to Iskall's slime farm. Thank you for the sub, Shadow Gaming. Let's see. Do I ever participate in Movember? I haven't, but... Okay. So, somewhere out here is Iskel's area, right? This is Stress's thing. So I think Iskel's thing is out here further. Yeah, a bunch of beacons everywhere. That seems like an Iskel thing. Okay, so which of these Iscalian buildings here is the slime farm? Thank you for the sub, Angus Gordon. Sahara is out of slime right now, so... Yeah, I'm looking for slime. That's correct, Moss Paws. It's in the mech. Okay. Okay, so how do I interact with it? That has slime in it too. It's underground, but this is... Okay, so the robot is somehow the slime farm. Seems to be the consensus. Hey, welcome, I got a Valkyrie. Well, I thought... So I had a week off work, and so I figured I'd grow this out as much as I could, and then when I got back, I thought they would make me shave it, and they didn't make me shave it, so I'm just going to keep it as long as I can at this point. Mumbo's slime shop is closed. There's not like a clear entrance to this thing. That looks like a dangerous entrance to this thing. Is it dangerous to go inside there? Go inside the building and find the collection chest. I don't want to just steal from him. I want to donate, or I want to spend my time like running the farm partially so that it's not theft. Go to the interface in the lab. So, like, yeah, if I just, like... How do I go stab the slimes? How do I go kill the slimes? Yeah, Sahara doesn't sell slimes, and... Oh, man. Okay. Well... See, there's no sign with pricing here. Hey, thank you, Baby Jared, for the $2. That brings us up to a total of 4 toward our next face camera expansion. They just die on their own. I stand here and I convert the balls to blocks. Is the goal to take the balls out of this thing and then put them into that thing? So I would take all these out. And then I make a bunch of these. And then I put them in there. Is that helping? Did I help? If you want to grind them, you have to go underwater. Okay, so these are both empty. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go find an anvil. Is there an anvil here somewhere? Come on, Iskel, have an anvil. Please. Why so anvilless? Yeah, Mumbo's shop is out of stock, and so what I want to do is I want to rename a diamond with an anvil so I can say, sorry, I had to borrow some... I needed 1 slime block. I really only need 1. Oh, man. I don't want to break anything. I'm trying very desperately hard not to break anything. 16 slime there. Oh, man. Okay. The shulker box loader is super complicated. Don't mess with it. Okay. Iskall might have already removed his anvil from the lab. Okay, so I could use these blocks of... I could use his iron to make an anvil, but that seems kind of like cheating. Last time I got here, I was so lost, it was a nightmare trying to get out. So I don't want to just go down and get lost again. Oh, man, maybe I should just make a wither. What do you guys think? Should I just make a wither? That would solve all of... Oh, he's only got 2 wither skulls. Well, that cuts down on my wither creation options. Dang it. Okay. Rainbow Eldrazi says, is he aware of his face cam right in his face? The face cam's turned off. If you're seeing my face, it's probably burned into your screen because you didn't use a screensaver and just had a picture of me up for too long. So I wouldn't worry about that. That's perfectly natural for someone your age. Somewhere in the tubes, there's a bubble elevator to the labs. That's... Okay. Oh, wait, I didn't see this chest before. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 1 diamond, because I only need probably 5 slime blocks. And did I bring a... I don't even have stuff to make a sign. Can I find... Does he have wood? Does he have anything that I always leave a note. Always leave a note. So now I gotta leave a note saying that I borrowed the stuff to make a sign as well. So yeah, I'm stealing wood. No! Okay. Fine, I'll leave some diamonds to cover the wood I took too. He doesn't have room in there to put the diamonds though, so we'll have to put diamonds in here. Oh my gosh. This is not going well, you guys. Why can't he just have a box of signs or an anvil or something? Dr. Norse, thank you for the diagnosis. I appreciate it. I will have that looked at immediately. Okay, wait. In my chest, I do have the things to make signs, even if I don't have the things to make an anvil. We're committing crimes and taking names. We're all out of names. Jonathan. We weren't actually all out of names. We had one left. Cal Ruiz says, straight up having a good time. I'm glad. Okay. Iskall, I needed 5 blocks of slime and left a diamond. Thanks. Okay, so there's we left. Can he read that? I tried to shop at Sahara, but they were out of slimes. We'll just put that one there for balance. Hey, thank you for the $2. I'm going to hit that abacus as soon as we are out of the area where a creeper explosion would really cause me some trouble. Thank you. Hitting the abacus now. $2 from Y117 or 971 Alex. Thank you very much. Leave a sign for the wood. No, it's too far back. Left click on the sign with the die. I don't... If the shulker fills, it will break. Wait, really? I did leave a diamond to pay for the wood. It will never fill because of the diamond. Why not? That doesn't make any sense. Where am I going? I'm trying to find where the bed is. The shulker doesn't fill automatically because people have to craft the sign to put... So, or craft the blocks. Like, you have to get the 9 slimes to make it. So it'll be okay. Silen says, can you make your face camera bigger? Yes. Okay. Okay. Silent says, can you make the face camera bigger, please? Yes. It gets bigger when people donate. I certainly can make it bigger. But it doesn't get bigger when people don't donate. We are currently $6 out of 20 toward the next face camera expansion. Alrighty, bye, baby Jero 1004. Okay. I am working on building a roller coaster that will kill you. So, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Crozier says, what if we don't donate? Does it get smaller? It gets smaller at 6 a.m. Every morning. It kind of follows Groundhog Day rules. So if you're ever watching a live stream that rolls over past midnight, you might be like, why is the face camera still the same size? It's tomorrow, but it's not how it works. It's 6 a.m. Central Time. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to change that rule so it's 6 a.m. Puxatawny time, which would be 5 a.m. my time. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay. Also, I need to get more soda because we've been broadcasting for an hour and a half. And this is now empty. So I'm going to put on a song I wrote, performed by my brother Sean. Let's go ahead and stand somewhere kind of more picturesque than down in this pit, though, for that. Yeah, the official rollover time is 6 a.m. in Puxatawny, Pennsylvania. So we're going to do a quick hydration break so I can go stretch. Interesting. Even up here, that chunk boundary thing. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, we have time for a song. Here's a song I wrote, performed by my brother Sean, called Lines.
Power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us all downtown. Lines of connection, communication, not the what to do, or you tried to tell me. Let's all see what's been done and where we could have been. By knowing what's before us, the path might clear ahead, and focus on new obstacles uncharted by the dead. Power line from a gurgling turbine, a telephone line from a quiet room, a metro line from across the city. Maybe we'll all raise our glasses soon. They say across the fence line the grass is always butcherous, but we're not corralling cattle, fearing wranglers, violent murders. When we look out past dividers, we're unsurprised to see more folks erecting fences, becoming detainees. Before I worry about you or you worry about me, let's all dwell on ourselves, we're the private enemy. Becoming who we're meant to, virtuous and creative. We won't dread the different, the strange or unrelated. A power line to convey certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice, a metro line to bring us home, to bring us home.
Hey guys, hope you haven't been fearing Wranglers foul and murderous or whatever over here. Everybody being good? Good. Looks like no donations came in, that's fine. So, what are we up to now? Hydration break complete. Someone's gonna take my beard away. No. Okay. Yeah, so I wrote that song, and my brother performed it. I love that song. I'm very proud of it. We've done a lot of... That's one of the nice things about collaborating with people, is you don't have to feel bad about being excited that something's really good. You don't have to feel like humble. Whoops. Whoa, what happened there? Whoa, that was weird. Minecraft, don't do that. Don't do that, Minecraft. Jurander at home says, keep the beard, it makes you look distinguished. I think I'm going to have to get a distinguished haircut to actually look distinguished. Okay. So, where were we going? Where's the auto-tune? What kind of soda? Sundrop. It's a local drink bottled in Tullahoma, Tennessee, where I went to high school. Basically, Tullahoma is my hometown for all intents and purposes. Even though I've been in Nashville since 2004. When people ask me where I'm from in Nashville, like when I fly to other cities, if I'm in Boston, people say where you're from, I say Nashville. But if I'm in Nashville and people say where you're from, I'm from Tullahoma. Iskel's not here, you guys. Dang it, what am I can't even go through the door because I'm so distracted by this. Okay. Thank you for the host, Chim on U101. Okay, and welcome. So here's what we are gonna do. let's see. We have our ability to make these slime pistons now. Now we also need to use some slime balls on these. Oh, whoops! Looks like we actually have some extra of those. So we're gonna need 5 slime pistons. So the way that this would work is I'm just gonna put. Oh wait, that's a bad idea. Don't put that there for right now. I'm gonna take this and I'm just going to create a super simple version of this. So first we're going to have to build a rail that goes down a hill. So in order to do that, we're going to have to reinforce the hill to some degree. Okay. So does this increase at a 1-to-1 rate? Not quite. Goes up faster there. And of course I don't have any torches here. Oh, I do have another poisonous potato. Emily, don't worry. Esports is not canceled. We just haven't had time. Things have been hectic here. You guys, I try not to whine too much, but things have been hectic. I don't have time to do everything simultaneously. I have to prioritize at times. And esports is not currently the priority. Esports is not dead. I just haven't had time to do it, you guys. Man, okay. The camera is at 80% opacity right now. It's 80%, guys. It'll lower the more people donate. But this is just where we are on the donations right now. So dang, I actually wanted that. Oh, I'm sorry, Vin. Vin wants to do esports a lot, and apparently that was part of the reason that she joined the Discord. Oh, man. NJ Coffee Junkie says the same thing. Okay, you know what? Okay, I didn't realize how much you guys were disappointed about this. So we can try and make it work. Not today, because it's 11 o'clock on a Saturday. Okay. Well, actually, how far did we for anybody who's curious what we're talking about, this is what esports is. Bashava 10S says, why are you not affiliated? I'm affiliated with all sorts of things, just not with whatever computer internet thing this is. But yeah, thank you very much to Protect Lee Gino for the $5. He says, hello, just join in, but say, I love watching you. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. That brings us up to $11 on our little abacus here toward our next $20 face camera expansion. Bioduck, there's a URL I posted above. Esports is when we all randomly are assigned characters in Shakespeare plays and we read them out loud together on stream. Bum, bum, bum. It's short for electronic Shakespeare or random theater shows. Hey, welcome golfing every day. Okay. But, yeah, so I had a lot of time to work on that the last time my wife went out of town. And then after she got back, I did not have as much time to work on that. So it's kind of been backburnered. That's what we were talking about. Is esports, electronic Shakespeare, or random theater shows? Okay, so that's probably too, oh, that's too low, dang it. No, that's not the hot potato, that's just a potato. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to grab... I think I had at least one detector rail in here. Thank you, it's the Diamond Wolf for the $2, who says, hello from Louisville, Kentucky. Keep it up. Thank you. That brings us to $13 toward our next face camera expansion. Beth in the Glass says, I am also down for esports. Mimi Frankel says, I'm tired and drunk, but here, what are we doing? Kaiju Dial says, OMG, it's literally Shakespeare. I thought that was a sarcastic answer. Nope, that's literally what it is. No, I've just been potato farming, guys. There's all sorts of ways to get potatoes in Minecraft that are not, hey, I have the potato. The hot potato. Okay, so redstone repeater runs into there. Redstone wire runs up the hill here. Out of redstone. Hey, welcome, Carter. Glad to have you today. Welcome, Gail. Glad to have you as well. Gail writes, I just found your channel. I gotta say, your videos are so enjoyable. Well, thank you. That's a very kind thing to say. So let's see how we're going to actually do this. So we're going to run this from the let's say we put the detector rail here. I think that should connect. So let's go ahead and put a cart on it. Didn't bring any carts. Okay. MView says, Josh is going to dress up as Joe for Halloween. Well, you know, that's not surprising. I know most Halloween stores are very, very active in promoting their sexy Joe Hills costumes. So, okay. So you see how that pops that up there? We actually need to add a delay. And we're going to use some repeaters for that if I can find them. Okay. So we're going to then route that back around here. Back around here. That's actually a bad way to do it. You don't want it to actually overlap that. There we go. What time is it for me? It is 11:08. Hey, New Jersey Coffee Junkie, are you busy? Or are you a Mantigag? I know it's pretty late for you there. I was going to say, if you have a minute, do you want to pick... Can you do a quick head count of the people in the Twitch chat? Or not Twitch chat. Could you or someone else, if you are not available, do a head count of the people in the Patreon Discord who want to do esports tonight, and then find a play with the right number of characters in it? Include me. Count me as one of the people that wants to participate. Okay, good. So that button will activate this from here. Thank you. Yeah, find a scene in a play that has, in a Shakespeare play that has that many people. Okay, so the way this works is when the cart goes down the hill, it triggers the sensor there. Okay, so two things. One, that didn't go far enough. And two, the timing wasn't right. Oh, Vin Shoken says it's too late for me. I shouldn't... Well, Vin, consider this just us getting some momentum back together. People are saying, is tonight going to be okay? The thing is, if I don't have to organize it, tonight's fine for me. I just don't have time to organize it tonight. So, if you guys would... If tonight's bad for you guys too... Then we can not do it tonight, or we can do it with we can just do a small get back in the habit thing tonight. So yeah, the goal is not to only do this tonight. The goal is to do this tonight with the intention of doing it more often in the future. Okay, let's shorten that. Hey, welcome, Yellow Bread. We are working on a mini game with a rail cart component. I think my mouse thing is moving. That one fangirl says, I just recently found out about how you have a Tumblr, and not knowing the username scares me because most of my screaming about you being a younger version of my dad is on Tumblr. Well, I don't know. Hey, that worked. Yeah, Vin, you don't have to do it every night. It's fine. Yeah, we don't want to cause problems for you and your mom. Like, the goal is just to have something fun for us to do sometimes, not. And like the other thing with the esports is we want to do it often enough that we can do it whenever. Yeah, I'm named after my father. Okay. Okay, so we are short on gold for oh wait. Here's some more powered rails. Jarander at home. No, esports is explicitly amateur. The idea is that you're randomly assigned a role basically at the last second. So it's yeah, it's supposed to be just people goofing around reading Shakespeare. Esports is the Patreon people and I primarily. You should genuinely try. Like, don't intentionally read the lines poorly, but it's not a professional acting thing either. Okay. Yeah, it's a live reading of something that you have not read before. So let me extend this one further, maybe. Too many power rails. Oh, okay. The powered rails aren't staying powered long enough because the button. Okay. Yeah, so we're actually better off having fewer powered rails, unless we're going to independently power those with something like if we had a redstone torch right here powering a rail. Watch this. See, we can kind of go like this. Oh, wait, no. We don't want to have those two connected. That doesn't look very powered to me. Now it does. Okay. It looks like everybody says it needs to be early in the future. Okay, well, let's just... It sounds like if nobody wants to do it tonight, that's fine. We'll just do it another time. I'm sorry, New Jersey Coffee Junkie, for tasking you with something that didn't end up working out. But, yeah, let's do this right in the future. Yeah, a lot of people have to get up early tomorrow because they're doing a big stream. Hey, welcome, Winnie T. Ford. Or goodbye if you're going to bed. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, looks like we got $3 from... Hey, here's a $3 Anna just saved me on food delivery with a referral code thing. I thought sending it to you seemed like a reasonable choice. Lee. Thank you, Lee. So that's going to bring us up to $16 out of our next $20 thing. Okay. Oh, is the cart going to go move differently with someone in it than without someone in it? Yeah. There's definitely a difference there. I think I'm going to need one more block at the end. There are a few people who are gaming for tonight. Yeah, let's try and do something. Now, part of the point is, though, it's not supposed to be something we all practice that particular story in advance. Like, it's supposed to be improvisational to some degree. So, yeah, I want to pick things that are fun for us to do readings of, but I don't want people, like, agonizing over, like, oh, no, I need to prepare and stuff like that. The point of it is it's randomized partially, and it's fun. Oh, apparently Liara is rhymes with mystery somehow. I don't understand how that works. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So the way it would work in the actual minigame... These gold leggings are going to last me forever. I don't know what you guys are complaining about. So we would end up back on the cart here, and then we would have another thing that would be like... I'm just going to put this here for right now. Add rails on the other side of the slime block to negate fall damage before you run out of food. You should have your last rails powered too, maybe. David Rich, it's the $5 level. But we're not doing esports tonight, it sounds like. So, okay. Yeah, the Discord is Patreon only. Okay, so here's what so the way it would work is if you got the answer wrong or if the randomizer failed you, when you go through this, you're going to have a bad time. But if you do everything right, you're going to pop up and continue on your way. Da-da-da-da. Whoops. Now, if you didn't have that active, the idea is you would fall in a pit or get lava'd. So, whoops. Man, oh, I think I booby-trapped one of these pillars at some point and filled it with lava, or not lava, TNT. I don't remember if I ever undid that. Okay. So, here's the other thing, is maybe this is too low. Don't go in the pit. So, to actually have a proper, like, lava pit here, we're going to use this red terracotta to represent the lava. So the idea would be that, yeah, there would be lava that you would fall in if you pushed your luck too hard. But otherwise, there would be more rails. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't do a turn on a downhill. Twice. I forgot it twice. Okay. So, the proper timing for this one right now is this. But if it didn't trigger because we didn't have the AND gate fully active because you got the question wrong, then you just fall. No, that's worse. I need that slime back. Where'd it go? Oh, good. I did recover it. So it looks like I might actually need to put. Somebody had mentioned that I needed to put an accelerator block on the end here. That's probably true. Jed Marshall, not a... I mean, there are ways to watch the VODs, but I don't recommend it. I think that this would be terribly boring for anyone to watch. That's the YouTube is for the people who can't make it out here for this. And the YouTube is cut down for your convenience. Okay. Need slime piston to be lower, maybe. That's also a great suggestion, Neat Scholar. Yeah, that's a great suggestion. We're gonna definitely have to do that. Okay. So let's go ahead and reconnect that. And put that back up here. Yeah, we'll put in some sand. Now we can look out the window. Face camera off. Start recording. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 120, Segment Charlie, Take 1. Well, we've been working night and day, and night has yet returned, but look what we have learned. I have taken another piece of this project and started working on it independently. What we've got here is a rail line. Right now, we don't have the rail line hooked up to the AND gate thing that will check whether or not somebody got the answer right in the book or pushed too far or whatever. But what we can do with that, though, later is we will hook the AND gate that I showed earlier into this sensor here that comes out. This is a timed triggered sensor that will make this slime block pop the cart up from one gap to another. And then we would have lava here if you didn't have the book in the right position. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hop in. I'm going to show you guys how this slime piston works. I got the idea for this from Duke of Minecraft. So there we go. That just slowly brings us around here. On the actual thing, it would be more dramatic because we'd have like a gold rail to catch us, and then we'd spin around again, that sort of thing. But core concept, if the book is in the right position, this triggers on time. If it's in the wrong position, it doesn't trigger on time, and then you end up in the lava. Now, also, because this is to some degree a push your luck game, what I was thinking of doing was to say... even if you get the question right, there will be a chance, because of a random number generator, that this will still trigger poorly and at the wrong time, and you'll end up straight in the drink. So every time that you get to your next lectern, you get to make the decision, do I want to get off the cart with the stuff I've already retrieved? And ideally what we would do is we'd have a bunch of... these kind of trigger rails, where as you're going along the rail, it's like dropping prizes on you and stuff. So you get prizes the longer you ride the coaster, but you also run the risk of going in the lava because that slime block didn't trigger. Now, in real life, I say real life, on actual implementation, we're going to probably have to have a bigger gap here than this. We're going to have to do some other things to make this work better. But this should be a reasonable start. So let's go ahead and work on some more iterations. Time skip. Stop recording. Hey, welcome, Evil Wizard 64014. Also, hey, thank you to David for being our latest Patreon sponsor. I'm going to count that $5 Patreon subscription toward the face camera expansion as a $5. So that's going to bring us up to $21. So we are going to expand Jost. And then lower opacity by double-clicking chroma key. And then moving the mouse wheel really quickly over the opacity value. It's terrifyingly complex. There we go. Da-da-da-da. Okay. But yeah, this is the Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like any other donations came in that I need to acknowledge. But yeah, with that $5, since we already had 16, we have $1 left over toward our next face camera expansion on the Abacus. Oh man, it is getting late on Saturday. Okay. Let me verify something real quick. Where's all my food at? Oh wait, I cooked some potatoes earlier. Why don't we go eat those? Dang it, Discord. Every time I open you, stuff goes crazy. Okay. Somebody says, Joe, it's almost midnight. Well... Oh, yeah, thank you, New Jersey Coffee Junkie. Oh, one other thing. Don't use the everyone tag. It's not a big deal this time, but that'll actually like light up people's phones in the middle of the night sometimes if they don't have their notifications set up properly. So, yeah, that's something to kind of avoid. Basically, anybody who was likely to want to do it was already watching the stream anyway. So, no worries, though. Let's see. So, I really do like how that feels. Like, that clearly works. Neat Scholar says, main problem with a randomizer is that a repetitive 1/9 chance of failure is way too high. Well, the thing is, though, like, it's 1/9 if you get the question right. It's 100% if you get the question wrong, probably. So, there's also kind of some issues there. Oh, no worries, NJ. I'm just letting you know. Okay. Okay, let's see. So yeah, we were going to get potatoes. And we're clicking this over here. Do. So I think I need to get more gold in order to work on these rails, which means that we need to return to the Hermitage. Whoops, actually I want that. That's one of my traveling items. We're going to need to go back to the Hermitage in order to get that. To make more of the... How do you make detector rails, too? I should find that out. Detector... Great, there's no way to make them. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll come back to that. But we've got a core concept here that's functioning. Oh, yeah. We can actually set that up with this, even if we wanted to, now that we've done that. Just to kind of have this set up the way it would be. Now, that won't block the cart, right? Doesn't seem to. Yay, great. Okay, get rid of all the redstone stuff we don't need so we don't accidentally leave it in the other place. Pressure plates and redstone with rails. Okay, good to know. Up in the sky we go with Joe. Howdy y'all, Joe Hill's here, fly into the sky as I always do. In Nashville. What is this? What is this garbage? This doesn't go. What is this? No. Why is there? Why is there? What is it? Did I bring any blocks? Okay, good, I did. No, you can't. Oh, are gas gonna spawn on this? Is this all some crazy spawnable thing too? Cub was moving villagers. I can tell, apparently. It doesn't belong here. Not in my backyard. Hey, Ricky Calderazzo, we're between recording segments at the moment. Cub fan. Please don't create overlays for anybody's channel, or well, I mean, Mlon Siapul. You can create. It seems like you're just spamming actually. So because you're telling people to click on things. So sorry. Yeah. No, I thought you were just trying to be nice to me in a way that I didn't need, but apparently you're trying to spam everybody, so don't. This is my overlay. My overlay is my eyes, and my mouth, and my cheeks, and my hair. This is my overlay. Why would you need something else for a Twitch channel? You don't. This is it. This is it. Go ahead and harvest this while we can. And we'll just run back this way as well. And plant some more of these, because we'll always need more books later. There we go. Perfect. Oh, hey, I actually do kind of need some ink. Oh, I got him. That's actually kind of impressive. Where'd it go? Did it sink? Accidentally hitting all the kelp. My bad. Sorry, kelp. Didn't mean to lag the server by striking you. Guys, I have the necessary software for an overlay. It's right here. Otherwise, how would this happen? This is impossible without an overlay. This is an overlay. That's an overlay, guys. That's how... This is a second layer of video on top of the first layer of video. You want a third layer of video? Well, it's not technically factual because we're not setting up the stream now, but that's a third layer of video. These are overlays. I've made them myself. Well, actually, this one my mom made. My dad helped. But, yeah, we don't need Streamlabs. And if there's no need for... They're not paying me for advertisement. So if I keep seeing people promoting them, they're probably going to get timed out or banned. Like, realistically. Like, if they want people talking about them in my chat, they should be paying. This is dynamic. This is a dynamic overlay. This is not a static overlay. You see this? This is one layer of video. And then this is an overlay that's very dynamic. It's insanely dynamic. It's the YouTube chat. I'm yelling at the YouTube chat. It's them. They know. They know. The Mixer people are like, what did we do? You did nothing, Mixer people. The Twitch chat kind of started it because some spammer showed up trying to sell me overlays. And, like, don't waste my time trying to sell me stuff I already have. Especially because you're not going to make a better overlay than this. Okay, so... Where was I? I feel like I came over here because I needed... Gold? Question mark? Yeah, there's gold over here. Do I need anything else from over here? Actually, bringing some coal back might not be the worst decision, so I can cook these potatoes. We'll take these rails, because there's no sense making extras. Oh, yeah, there's more redstone. I'm not done with the Hermitage, but I'm taking a little break because I want to do more than one thing all the time. I think we actually have plenty of iron back there. We don't need iron. We might need to bring wood, though. Actually, hey, empty books. Empty books we need. Journey says, why is this face camera so big? Every time people donate $20, the face camera gets bigger. And more transparent. Okay, I think we're pretty good on most of the things that we needed to get while we were over here. We got more sticks. Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to get more logs. We've got a ton of iron back at the other place, so I'm going to leave some of the iron here for props and stuff, because there's a bunch of stuff I need to make with iron here. But we don't have a ton of logs back there, so we're going to take some of the logs. And we're running low on fireworks. Powered rails, minecarts, yes please. Those we definitely want. Yeah, I stream on Mixer, YouTube, and Twitch simultaneously. How am I doing on pants? Yeah, they're great. They're perfect in every way. Do we want to bring any paintings? Man, I have a lot of minecarts, but that's good because I'm going to need a lot of minecarts for this. Magma blocks might be a more dynamic way to demonstrate where the lava is going to be. So I actually kind of like the idea of taking the magma blocks. I don't want to make a bunch of trips back and forth, so I'm trying to be thorough here. Hey, Minclasher, we are working on a mock-up of a minigame concept. Let's grab the scaffolding as well, just for now. I don't think we need end rods or leather. Yeah, oh, we got 51 blocks of iron here. Wait, what is this? I had a whole nother shulker box full of terracotta? Oh no, this one's not full. But we'll take it anyway. Glazed terracotta to surround the slime block actually is a good point. Because I forgot slime doesn't connect to glazed things. Okay. Hey, welcome, everybody. Is it nighttime outside now? Yes, it is. Let's... So yeah, we're working on building a deadly roller coaster. The face says, when are you going to put the paintings down from Storage Wars? I actually already have. I'll show you those real quick. We've got one. Don't make me a mod pack, Z-Life. Make yourself a mod pack. We got one painting up here. We got one painting up here. I'm playing on Hermitcraft. It's a vanilla invite-only server. And then I've got the other 3 Vincent van Gogh originals in here along with the signs. Worth nothing. Okay, so... Will I try Green's electric course before the stream ends? No, because I'm down to 2 diamonds. Probably should have left in my ender pearl thing, or ender chest. Oh, it is 11:40 at night, and I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. And we are currently $1 toward our next face cam expansion. Let's see. Still got half a thing of Sundrop and orange juice. Ignis says, I've never seen Joe up this late. Well, it's Saturday. I don't have work in the morning. Also, I took like a 3-hour nap today because I worked super late last night and woke up early, and it's my whole sleep schedule is a nightmare right now. I probably should go to bed just so I can... Yeah, let's go put these chests and stuff down. But yeah, I should probably call it. Hey, Bali Log Kaada donated 40 of a currency that I don't know the name of. Let's pop that into Google real quick. That is 40 Indian rupees, which is 60 cents in US dollars. We'll count that as a full bead, though. So thank you for the donation, Bali Log Kaada. It is appreciated. The abacus is good. Do members of the Hermitcraft server ever come together in real life and hang out? Yeah, sometimes at like Minecon or PAX, that sort of thing. That's one of the reasons we're so upset that Minecon is a streaming only thing now. Because like that used to, like for Minecon Anaheim, there were a bunch of us all in one place. Got to hang out with Mumbo and Stress and Iskall. Hey, welcome. Okay, so we are currently working on this crazy jumping mechanic here. for, dang it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that glazed terracotta thing's a real thing. Whoops. Bleh. This is just poor planning all around. I really need to have a second platform underneath here. Why do I have an abacus anyway? Because... Oh no, what gave me the idea of using abacus anyway? We did a meetup in California about a month back, I guess. And I said, hey guys, let's all meet up at this coffee shop and then go to the Computer History Museum afterwards. And at the Computer History Museum, they had an abacus. So, yeah, that's where I got the idea. And I had been wasting a bunch of scrap paper. And I was like, I feel like I'm wasting all this paper just writing down how much money is, how close I am to the next face camera expansion. So, yeah. So that worked. Okay. Oops. Of course, I've immediately broken the slime. And failed to break the chest. Have I met all the hermits? I have not met several of the European hermits. I have not met False Symmetry in person. I have not met Rendog. I have not met Biffa. I have not met Cleo. And I have not met Grian. But I have met Cubfan. I have met Scar. I have met Mumbo Jumbo. I have met Tango and Impulse and Iskall and Stress Monster and Hypnotized. Most people have met Asuma. They just don't realize it. MView says, I need Joe to meet Cleo. Why? I think we do our best work, like, with the computers. Like, if we didn't have the computers, I don't know that you would enjoy it. It would just be us laughing, and then you wouldn't know. But when we do the stuff with the computers, you get to know about it. So that's the thing, though, is like, even though you guys might think I think it's cool when I get to hang out with the hermits in real life. I don't see why you would think it's cool, because you don't get to see it. I don't know. It's weird, I guess. Emily says she knows she wouldn't see it. She just wants me to enjoy it. Well, thank you, Emily. Thank you for thinking of me. Okay. So, we are 2 hours and 34 minutes into the stream at this point. I think we have plenty of dynamic overlays as it is, Ignis. Okay. So, yeah. Now that we have this kind of semi-functional proof of concept, I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it. Welcome, Algo. I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it to keep this going using some of the new materials I've got. Like, oh, hey, actually these powered rails. I do want to see how much of a difference there is having that rail be always powered there. And I had some levers underneath that I could put underneath the block earlier. Levers are always the hardest thing to find in the, Okay. There we go. And then that maintains our momentum a lot more aggressively. Okay. Okay, so now that we've got that much figured out, part of me is curious what happened to all the sponges. Like, there should be more sponges somewhere. I don't think I returned them all. Maybe somebody came and got a bunch of them. But, no, I think I'm missing a bunch of sponges. So part of me wants to resolve that sponge issue, because it's going to bother me if I don't. Whereas, like, this part, I've basically got as far as I intended to today. Like, because I'm not... We're going to have to do more... this episode's not over by any means, but we got the things we needed to get done for tonight. So part of me is like, well, I should then go casually sponge clean a bunch of this. There are some on the ceiling and some on the wall. Yeah, there's supposed to be more than that. There's not enough, is the point. I feel like somewhere in here there's a chest full of sponges. But let me check these ovens one last time, because, like, I was cooking them in these ovens originally, which is why there's these buckets of water, because you get buckets of water out after you cook the wet sponges. Dang it. Why is there... I thought there was a third one that had water in it, and now I'm going crazy. Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, I don't want to have to pay a fee for losing the sponges. So, like, they're not in here. They're not in here. These are end stones and not sponges. Ah, here we go, 58. That might be all of them then. Wait, what? My order has been delivered. Hold on. It says my green screen tank tops are here. But they shouldn't... Who delivers stuff at 11:50 at night? Okay, here's what we're going to do, because I'm super excited about having green screen tank tops. But I also can't go stand outside at nighttime and not drown here. So we're going to go in here. And we're gonna do an emergency break so that I can run and find out if my green screen tank tops are here. BRB somehow just got mail? ? Getting green screen tank tops. Music by my bro. Here's a song I wrote called My Destiny's in Tennessee. It's a Pokemon Go geography song. Bye. I'll be right back.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics events. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing lickitung in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokéstops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need rectangulas from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Monteagle. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubbull down to Shovel. We could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Apparently, I got 2 of these green screen tank tops. They've been sitting in my mailbox all day. You'll notice that this shirt I had before was kind of green, and it blocked a little bit. It let some of the light through, but this is just perfect. And now I've got full range of motion with my arms. Look at that. Look at that. Full range of motion. Full range of motion. Not gonna overheat, even though it is 84.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Man, that really caught up to me. But yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm happy. And this thing is like super breathable. Like, this is, I'm not gonna lie, I spent some of my birthday money on this. I went all out. This is the Cadillac of green screen tank tops. It's really breathable. It's very nicely sewn. The people who made it are not paying me to say that, though. So I'm not going to say who I got it from or which kind it is specifically. But, yeah. Yeah, CO2 meter is below 1,000 parts per million. We're at 950, so we're good on CO2 in here. But yeah. So I'm just excited. Okay. Is Joe a demi-lich? Nothing demi about it. Look at my skull face. Let's see. Oh yeah, we were gonna cook some of the potatoes. Alex Lowe says, why does the CO2 build up? Are you streaming in a small closet or something? Precisely. Yeah, I have kind of a small space. The big thing is I have to turn off all the ventilation systems when I'm recording, because otherwise it makes too much noise. Hey, thank you, Taylor Hill, for the $10. That's going to be a full rack of beads here. So we're at 12 now, out of 20, toward our next face camera expansion. Anna R. says, Joe, can you help me fall asleep? Good night, Anna R. Hermitcraft wishes you sweet dreams. Good night, sweet Anna R. I don't know where this song is going. Sometimes the night skies holds terrible surprise as ancient monsters come a-knocking. But that usually does not happen much, so I would not lose too much sleep. Oh no, the song is slapping. Hey, thank you for the $8, Taylor Hill. That is $20 total toward our next face camera expansion. So, and that song was going nowhere anyway. So we're going to go ahead and expand Jost. Do. Filters. Chroma key. Lower opacity. No, I'm changing the bright. What did I just change? Oh no, I just changed something. I just changed the wrong thing, guys. I think I changed the color spill reduction. Hopefully that number's fine no matter what it is, because I don't know what it's supposed to be. I should really screenshot these settings before I start messing with them. But there we go. That's me, Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. Let's see. One of the lullabies I sing, Corinne, is about a Dungeons & Dragons game that I watch. Let me, what would that be? Where is that? That's joehills.net/ I guess I could just search for it. There's a search. Is there not a search? There's a search. Yeah. Yeah, I have a parody of Alleluia about an RPG game that I watch on Twitch called the Acquisitions Incorporated C-Team. It's absurdity in RPG form. Tycho Brahe's behind creased cardboard, but you don't pull up chairs for humor, do you? Do. You shouldn't miss this guy Cathris. He shakes a stone, there's light eldritch, compelling you, the viewers, to hit the merch store. 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 Walnut's Grove is gone, which sucks for a druid. Plus Malith's strong, but nuts wise into it. Sigils on the cave walls stab like daggers. She took wolf form and she howled aloud. She bit at Cathris and she snapped her snout, and by her instincts drew you to the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Rosie, she shopped there before. Her grandkids get gifts from the store. Little halflings with ink pens playing footloose. I've seen them picnic beneath the stars, wearing their bright dark magic scarves. It's a one-stop shop for birthdays at the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Tanar's a paladin dragonborn. He treats everybody else with scorn, but you know that they all deserve it, don't you? He gains entitlement from bits, or so Jerry claims, but I guess it fits. And they both expect you all to hit the merch store. 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 Maybe there are gods beyond whose tendrils shift their waking pawns, but Jerry kinda seems like he has got this. Except the times when the phones light up, ideas arise, then outright erupt, and Jerry's gone volcanic, cursing Rothfuss. What now, Rothfuss? Come on, Rothfuss. Ignore Rothfuss. Gosh darn Rothfuss. Go home, Rothfuss. Shut up, Rothfuss. Come on, Rothfuss. Let's not do this. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. Hit the merch store. No, I spent probably 4 hours writing these lyrics. This is not improvisational. I'm posting a lyric link to the lyrics now. So since it's really fun for me to place blocks while I'm singing, I think maybe we'll do one more song. Also, I think maybe when I was trying to hit the sliders earlier, I accidentally messed with one of them that's made this green screen thing super dark. Let me see if I can fix that. Chroma key. Contrast is down. Brightness should be higher, I think. I think the brightness got messed up somehow. Oh, yeah, that is exactly it. And that should be 0. Yeah, that was way off. Sorry, guys. That's a song I wrote about a D&D game I really like. I really like the Dungeon Master and the players, and I thought I should write a parody of Alleluia about it. So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, I will say, Vin, there is somebody that actually already performed this, and I don't have a link to it handy. But okay. Hey, welcome, Gabjet Barabot. Yeah, we are on Hermitcraft now. Impulse and Impulse and Assume are on. Sorry, I still have my shoes on or my flip-flops actually from getting the mail. So I'm gonna get rid of those. Okay. So, what were we gonna do? We were gonna keep... Oh, yeah, we came up here to get the potatoes, too. Yeah, so they're, the Hit the Merch store is because their D&D game it partially exists to help them sell merch. Hey, hello, chili cheese corn dog. Welcome. Welcome, Piston Mines, as well. Welcome, Enrique Barrios. Welcome, Rose Tyler. We are currently getting rid of a bunch of water. That's our current plan. I should get... Oh, you know what? I had a bunch of ladders in several of these chests back there. Okay. So if you guys like my parodies, do you want to hear a parody about Hermitcraft? Does anybody want to hear a parody about Hermitcraft? While we're giving Lydia M excuses to not be asleep. When I eat, it's like I'm putting the potato in my mouth. Really? Okay. So, getting a lot of requests for that. Let's go ahead and get these ladders first, and then when we start placing blocks. There we go. 3 ladders. That should be all we'll ever need. Just kidding. Why didn't I bring scaffolding back with me? That was the mistake. Maybe I did bring scaffolding back with me. Ladders are faster anyway. Okay. So. Do-wop. Do-do-be-do-wop. Do-do-be-do-wop. Do-do-be bow-bow-bow-sh-bow. Well, he builds around the island from modern to medieval. He's a sticky piston pusher from build height down to bedrock. He'll take you on a flight to the convex cathedral. Tell me where in these chunks is Cub fan of the convex. Swipe your soul sand from the nether. Make the village golems bubble from our redstone degree and tag. He'll be dealing abuse. I never tend to see him steal from his base to the portal. Tell me where in these chunks is Cub fan of the convex. Where in these chunks is Cub fan of the convex? He'll go from village to void space, from the end to his skull's base, from Mumbo to Tango, Tex Fountain, and back. Then he'll ban half Hermitcrafters, run a gauntlet jewel encrusted. Then he'll have the convex plunder and go prank Python's pots. He put the mail in malefaction when he tampered with my postbox. Tell me where in the chunks is Cub fan of the convex? Tell me where in these chunks? Tell me where can he be? From mob spawner to far lands, from spawn via pirate land tundra to jungle to I trade to loot you. Well, he swims beneath the seas just to sell immoral coral. He's a bubble-breathing brigand with a flair for dolphin speed. His shulker box is loaded up with maps for his mural. Tell me where in these chunks is Cub fan of the convex? Tell me where in these chunks is Cub fan of the convex? Tell me where in these chunks is Cub fan of the convex? Watch your back! I'm going to post the lyrics to that. I spent 3 hours staking out Cub fan one time. I needed to get footage of him. I thought he was involved in a crime. And so I built a little bunker and then sat there and waited for him on a live stream for him to log in so I could prove that it was him. And so I spent the 3 hours of that live stream just writing these lyrics with the chat. And I basically broke down I broke down the entire original song into like segments, and I explained like, okay, so we're not just copying the rhyme scheme here, we're copying the humor. Like there's specific ways that the original song has wordplay structure that we want to copy, because if we're only copying the rhyme scheme, we're not being very good parodists. I have met Iskall in person. He's a great guy. Great question, Gabjet Barabot. Ooh, why is there holes in this? That's going to make it harder for us to get the water out. Okay, so I think we probably only want to go this far, because you can't go too far with these and still have the water come out. How long ago was that? It was in Anaheim, I guess. The original song was Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego by Rockapella. Okay, so this is a lot higher here. That's fine, though. It looks like I'm ready for that. Yeah, the original song was by Rockapella. Ken Ricali says, shouldn't you use sand? Not necessarily. I do what I want. What time is it where you are? It's 12:13, but I got a new tank top, so I want to record in it. Was I happy with what I got in Storage Wars? Yes, very much. It helped me decorate my my latest project. If you grew up watching Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, that song is obviously a parody. Like, there's no question, in my opinion. Like, it's not like I'm trying to be sneaky about it. Like, I was going out of my way to copy it as much as possible. Yeah, gotta show off my purchase. Check this out, guys. Best green screen tank top ever. So that's the funny part, is like, I'm showing off my purchase by... You actually can't see it. Very valid, though. Thank you, Lane. Okay. Welcome to the darkness, people. Oh, dang it, we missed some water up there. It's so dark. Oh, I forgot to bring lights. That's gonna be a problem. Because mobs can definitely spawn on these sponges. Hey, thank you for the $5, Garvin Dragon. He says, I just put more art for you on Twitter. Wait, really? Well, I'm terrified of mobs getting me, but I will check that imminently. 1 second. Okay, I think we've... Okay, that's the wrong wall to break. One of these walls is the safe wall to break. It's this one. This is the safe wall. Whoops. Don't want that. I want to go see this art. Let's get some torches to block this wall off. And then we can go look at the art. Whoa! Oh, yeah, I forgot about that glitched block there. Okay, so... Go into my Twitter, gonna see what Garvin Dragon sent. Am I tagged in this, Garvin Dragon? Is it the, Mia's DW thing? I'm from Tennessee, United States of America. Garvin Dragon. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe I'm not tagged with it. Oh, I found it. Thank you. That's cute. I like that. Thank you for sharing that with me. That's actually, that's very adorable. Okay, so I'm going to post a link to that in all the chats too, if people are curious. No, you did fine. I figured it out. I look so happy. Okay, up to 84 degrees in here. So I need to go get torches was the next thing I was going to do. I've got potatoes. Let's trade these levers for torches. Why haven't I built a better way up this? This is just stupid. Okay. So I did bring scaffolding. That's good to know. I feel like I had like a whole bunch of torches though. 40. There we go. Yeah, we'll put the levers away for right now. Oh, and we'll go bake the rest of the potatoes here. Ken Rick Alley says, Joe, you said it was late 1 hour ago. So here's the thing, is I was up working super late until like 2 a.m. last night. And so then I didn't sleep late. I woke up normal time, but then I took a 3-hour nap earlier. And so like the 3-hour nap means even though like my body knows it's tired, I'm kind of like, I should just keep going. So yeah, I'm kind of between knowing if I'm tired or not. Because part of me is like, I've been putting off working on this flood control thing here for a long time. And I'm finally going to make progress on it. I should probably do that. Dang it, no. That's that same chunk border. Okay. Oh, now I'm wishing I had brought the scaffolding. Okay. Yeah, I have a custom skin. See? Got this ad on my shirt. Yeah, mobs can definitely spawn on those sponges is the problem. So what we're going to want to do is for right now, we'll just put some torches over there and we'll come back and get them later. You know what? Yeah, I'm thinking about this, though. I think I definitely want to get the scaffolding. Dang it. Let's go get the scaffolding so we can get the sponges easier. That's just going to be the way to do it. Chris Fuller says this is creepy. You know, everybody's got different accents. Just because Rasuma has a British accent doesn't mean he's creepy. That's fine. That's just him being him, man. Oh, you know, I probably don't need that ladder in particular anymore now that I'm looking at it. Can we take a scaffold up there? Dang it. Welcome to the Joe Hills difference, folks. Where the mistakes are plenty and the ladders are meaningless. Heckin' Jono says, I know this is probably a stupid question. Most streamers have their face in the little corner of the screen, and you got it basically on the entire screen. Just wondering why. Because every time people donate $20, the face camera gets bigger. And so for a little while, the face camera was very small, and everyone said, no, that's unacceptable. And then they chipped in, and then they made it larger. If you want to keep making it larger, it's only $20 to the next... Or actually, no, we're actually $5 out of 20 toward our next milestone. Okay. So... Dang it, I missed it. That person says British accents are cool. I wish I had one. Look, anybody can have a British accent. Watch, 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 watch. Okay, see? This is Tennessee Joe. I'm just going to get my British props out. I don't actually have any British props. Okay, let's pretend that I'm a British person on the show Legends of the Hidden Temple. What? I came all the way over here from across the pond to try to get the golden idol or the silver monkey or whatever, right? See, I did it. Real easy. Next problem. See, you could do that too. There's literally nothing stopping you from doing that. There's literally nothing stopping you from doing that person. East Vlogs. Well, we're $15 away from our next face camera expansion. So, at that point, the face camera will also get slightly more transparent. So, that was my British helmet. You got a problem with my British helmet? Making sure there's no creepers down there. This is an invite-only server, and I do not control the invites. That's correct. I actually don't know where that helmet was ordered from. For Halloween one year, one of my friends got 2 helmets like that and 2 Green Monkeys t-shirts. And so we were from Legends of the Hidden Temple. It was a really good costume because it's a real bike helmet, so I can use it when I ride a bike. And the shirt was a real shirt, so I could use it anywhere shirts are required. So there was like no waste in that purchase. Can I move my eyes swiftly back and forth? I can, but it's disorienting. So why would I? Whoops. No, I want it to go up. So with the scaffold blocks, I can break other blocks without having to pay like a penalty. That's nice. So I can just keep climbing, and then I can stop at any point. Oh, these are great for this. Hey, welcome, Jared Powell. No one's gonna take that mustache away. Glad to hear it. Ace Vlogs and More says, when does the face camera go back to normal? Well, this is normal, but it gets, the size resets with Groundhog Day rules. Every 6 a.m. in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, the face camera resets. So if you ever catch me streaming super early, it might reset in the middle. And I'll sing, put your little hand in mine. I'm Joe Hills, there's no mountain we can't climb. Babe, ba-ba. Ba-ba, I got you, babe. Ba-ba, ba-ba. Hey, welcome to Alabama, Crypto. Yeah, it doesn't reset at midnight. It resets at 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time. Anna R writes, we know it's you, Stress. Take off your Tennessee helmet. Very good. Oops. Oh, well, that's extra torches. Yay. I'm not still going to be streaming at 6 a.m. I have been a dungeon master before. Okay, so we need to go and climb inside of this area now and knock out some stuff in there. Now, I'm not sure how scaffolding is going to interact with water. Perfectly. That's brilliant. Great. Max Mix says, what are you doing up at midnight? I had to work late yesterday, and so my clock is all my biological clock is all off. Wait, is that the one that tells me when to go to sleep or the one to have babies? The one that's the sleepy clock isn't working. People are asking if I'm going to raid Area 51. If you're planning to infiltrate a federal installation, don't form a criminal conspiracy around it. It's that easy. Or if you do form a criminal conspiracy, don't write things down. Like, I don't know. This Area 51 thing does not seem like... You know, here's something for you to think about. How many people raid Area 51 every day that you never hear about because they completely stealth mission in? You know? It's these idiots that are getting Facebook groups that are the problem. We don't need Facebook groups about that. Thank you, creepy rail cart noise. You're terrifying. You know you do you. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I hear mobs, which is not good. That's not what I want to hear, I'll tell you that. Probably want to recover these pickles as well. Nerg says, I can't even see the game. That's the point. You're supposed to be working on your own artwork. You can glance at me occasionally to see what I'm talking about, but, you know, this is a Joe Hill stream. You should be doing laundry, or doing dishes, or doing artwork, or building something in Minecraft. If you're just watching this, then you're probably not really getting the most out of life. How many hours do you sleep in a day? I need to get around 8, but I don't often get around 8, which is a constant source of frustration. Whoops. I'm working on getting some water out of the Ministry of Truth. Can I get that one? Dang it. Good night, Vin. Yeah, I was up till like 2 a.m. working last night for my day job, and so my sleep schedule's a little off. Because I took a 3-hour nap before dinner, which I regret immediately. But, like, I was like, I can't be productive at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, then I need to go to sleep. And then I woke up at 6:30 at night, and I was like, well, now I have plenty of energy, but that was the whole day. Okay. Oh, did I forget to make this in such a way that I could actually escape? That might have been a mistake. But wait, this actually connects. So I can go up with the scaffolds here. I need to go down a layer. So this needs to go. If we go any further, we're going to hit water, so we don't want to do that. Okay, now we've picked up too many blocks. So, next thing we need to do is then get rid of blocks. Yay. The way we get rid of blocks. Are we at the Hermitage right now? No, we are underneath the Ministry of Truth. Which is a nightmare mess right now. It is rough. And there's a stupid invisible force field wall here where every time I step through it, it freezes for a second. I don't know why it does that. Okay. Apparently, I am causing my Mixer chat a lot of distress because they are all very tired and need to go to bed. And you know what? I am pretty tired and need to go to bed too. So I think we are going to do that. Let's see. What happens to the paintings I got from the Storage Wars? They are installed in the Hermitage now. Okay. 10 Hades Stamp says, I hope Joe Hills goes full-time soon. Honestly, I can't promise anything on that, but I have been working more aggressively to demonstrate that this is a potentially viable revenue source for our family recently. And so it's more likely now than it was before, but it's still I can't promise anything. Whoops, dang it. Torches. What is my project right now in Minecraft? In Hermitcraft, I'm building a giant roller coaster minigame thing, but in order to test it, I need to expand this space more. Joe, people on Tumblr are freaking out. I've been on Tumblr since like 2000 something, 11, 13 or something. Why are they freaking out? Well, thank you, 10 Hades Stamps. I can't promise anything. There's a lot of variables. Mark DPE has donated $10 and says, when is Sean Hills Sings 2? That's a great question. That is something we have talked about. That brings us to $15 toward our next face camera expansion, though. We don't know exactly. I've got some crazy ideas, and part of the thing is, it's like, on the one hand, I want to do all this insane stuff because it's fun to do something artistically challenging. And at the other hand, it's like, then there's some other things where it's like, well, that's probably good too. Why don't we just do the thing that's good too, that's not insanely artistically challenging? So, for example, I've kind of been thinking a lot about what the fourth wave of ska might be, but realistically, this album is not going to pioneer the fourth wave of ska. That's hubris to assume that's even possible. What? No, there's nothing in my nose. At the same time, though, I feel like I want to try. No, there's nothing in there, guys. That's just like a trick of the way the light is. Okay, so yeah, there's kind of some questions about, like, what kind of music should be on the album? Should we create literally new genres of music, or should we make the songs that are already, should we make songs that fit things that people are already familiar with? So, yeah. Okay. I think we're going to call it a night here, because I am absolutely, like, the thing about staying up late when you took a big nap is that all of a sudden, like, at a certain point, the sleep just hits you. Hey, thank you, Mark DPE, for the last $5. Musical threat emergency room didn't help my bill. I know I couldn't. There wasn't enough I could do. I'm sorry. But we are going to go ahead and expand the Jost one more time because Mark just brought us over the top with that. So expand Jost. And then lower Jopacity. Where's the Jopacity label? Chroma key. Opacity. Woo. There we go. 40% Jopacity. We are going to go ahead and play one more song that I wrote, performed by my brother Sean, called Send Me a Wave Via Subspace.
Send me a wave via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Oh, send me away via subspace. Chat me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically